Welcome to Speaking of D. I'm D! For those of you who haven't seen this before, I'm D! So I have a routine. Every day when I come home from lunch, I park my car, I walk up to my apartment. I do my thing. Once I'm done in my apartment, I walk downstairs, down the hall, go to the mailbox, check my mail. Every day without fail. So one day, I think one of my neighbors was catching on to this and had a little surprise for me. I was walking downstairs and I go past an apartment. I noticed that one of the doors was open, but normally you don't want to look inside of people's apartments. That's kind of weird. So I kept walking by. But as I was going by, I couldn't help but notice that somebody was actually in the doorway of this apartment, which is very strange. I look over and here's a dude hanging on his door jamb, shirtless, staring back at me. I thought, wow, this is very strange. I don't want to mess with this dude. What if he's after me? But, of course I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So I walked to the mailbox to go do my thing. But coming back was the weird part. I decided on the way back that I wouldn't go the same way that I was already going. This time I would go upstairs and around. Well, as it turns out, on my way back I can actually still see his doorway, so it's not really hidden. So I go upstairs and I'm walking by. I look over at his doorway and what do I see now? His keys are hanging out of his lock. Doesn't that strike you as a little strange? Dude's standing in his doorway half naked. I'm walking back and he left his keys in his door. I'm actually a pretty good neighbor. So my first reaction was to knock on this guy's door and let him know, hey, your keys are sitting out here in the door. Then I thought about it. I don't really know how I'd handle that. What if I knocked on his door and he came out and he was naked? I don't think I want to have to go through all that. That's really weird, That's definitely not something I want to have to ever see in my life. Knock on some dude's door because he left his keys out there and find out that he's naked because he was waiting for me to come by? I don't think so. Lesson of the day. Don't stand around your doors naked, because if you actually leave your keys out there, no one's going to come knock on your door. They're going to think you're naked in there. Not only that, if you're standing around your house naked and somebody sees you, there's a pretty good chance that you're going to wind up finding a video about somebody talking about it online later on.